על ידך והיו לצפות בעיניך ותפצם על מזוזות ביתך ובשעריך.
Yasher Koach, Josh, beautiful. Continue 244, 245. ואמרתם אותם את בניכם לדבר בהם בשבתך בביתך ובדרכך בדרך. וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך ובשעריך למען ירבו ימיכם וימיכם. ויאמר 246.
ויאמר אדוני אל משה לאמור דבר אל בני ישראל ואמרת להם ועשו להם ציצית על כנפי בגדיהם לדורותם ונתנו על ציצית על כנף פתל תכלת והיה לכם לציצית וראיתם אותו וזכרתם את כל מצוות אדוני ועשיתם אותם ולא תטורו אחרי לבבכם ואחרי עיניכם אשר אתם זונים אחריהם למען תזכרו ועשיתם את כל מצוותיי והייתם קדושים לאלוהיכם אני אדוני אלוהיכם אשר הוצאתי אתכם מארץ מצרים להיות לכם לאלוהים אני אדוני אלוהיכם אדוני אלוהיכם אמת.
248.
ודור ודור הוא קיים ושמו קיים וחיסון נכון מלכותו ואמונתו לעד קיימת. אמת שאתה הוא אדוני אלוהינו אלוהי אבותינו מלכנו מלך אבותינו גואלנו גואל אבותינו יוצרנו צור ישועתנו קודנו ומצילנו מעולם שמך אין אלוהים זולתך.
250. עזרת אבותינו מעולם.
אשרי איש אישה שישמע למצוותיך ותורתך ודבריך ישים על ליבם.
עשות שבחך ויברום המועל ונתנו רם ונישא, גדול ונורא, משפיל גאים ומגביה השפלים, מוציא אסירים ופולד ענבים, עוזר דלים ועונה למוביל של העם. אליו, top of page 252.
תהילל עליון ברוך ומבורך משה ובני ישראל לך אנו שירה בשמחה רבה ואמרו כולם מי כמוך באלים אדוני מי כמוך נדר בקודש נורא תהילתו שכל שיר חדשה שבחוק עולים לשמך על שפת הים יחכו לעוד והמלכו ויאמרו אדוני ימלוך לעולם ועד זו ישראל קומה בעזרת ישראל עובדכנו מחר יהודה בישראל גואלנו אדוני צבאות שמו קדוש ישראל ברוך אתה אדוני גאל ישראל.
Shachrit Amidah for Shabbat, beginning on page 255.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu Elohei Avoteinu Elohei Avraham Elohei Yitzchak Elohei Yaakov Elohei Sarah Elohei Rivka Elohei Rachel Elohei Leah Ha'el HaGadol HaKippur VeHanora El Elyon Gomer Chasadim Tovim Vekoneh HaKol וזוכר חסדי אבות ומביא גאולה לבני בניהם למען שמו באהבה מלך עושר ומושיע ומגן ברוך אתה אדוני מגן אברהם בעזרת שרה אתה גיבור לעולם אדוני מחיי מתים אתה רב והושיע משיב הרוח מוריד הגשם מחכה חיים בחסד מחיי מתים ברחמים רבים שומר כוכבים ורופא חולים ומתיר אסורים ומקיים אמונתו לשני עפר מחמוך בעל גבורות ומדרום אליו מלך מבין ומחייב ומצליח ישועה ונאמן אתה לאחיות מתים ברוך אתה אדוני מחיי המתים.
Kedusha 256.
נקדש את שמך בעולם כשם שמקדישים אותו בשמי מרום ככתוב על יד נביאך וקרא זה אל זה מימר קדוש 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 אדוני צבאות ולא כל הארץ כבודו אז בקול רעש גדול אדיר וחזק משמיעים קול מן השאים ליום התרבים ליום התם לאומתם ברוך יאמרו ברוך כבוד אדוני ממקומו ממקומך מלכנו תופיע ותמלוך עלינו כי מחכים אנחנו לך מוטה תמלוך בציון בקרוב בימינו לעולם ועד תשכון בקרוב
לשבחך אלוהינו
אלוהינו לא ימוש לעולמו כי המלך
כי המלך
גדול וקדוש גדול וקדוש אתה ברוך אתה אדוני הקדוש.
Take a few moments now for individual prayer, reflection. We can continue in the morning Amidah 258, 259 through 266, 267. Yismach Moshe b'mo-
Shalom, shalom bimroma. Oh, yaseh shalom. Oh, shalom, shalom bimroma. Oh, yaseh shalom. Oh, yaseh shalom. Oh, yaseh shalom. Israel, ve'imru amen.
Kaddish Shalem, 268.
יקרא ויתקדש שמי רבה, וילמד דברי חירותי, וימליך מלכותי, וחייכון וביום אחד, ובחייך בית ישראל, בעגלה ובזמן קריב ואמרו אמן. יהי שמי רבה מברך, לעולם ולעולמי ימיים. יתברך וישתבח ויפאר ויתרומם וינשא ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתהלל שמי לקודשה בריחו לעילה מכל ברכתה ושירתה תושבחתה ונחמתה דאמירן בימה ואמרו אמן. תתקבץ לו דהון ובאותכון דכל ישראל קודם אבוכוני ושמיה ואמרו אמן. יהי שלום רבה מן שמיה וחיים עלינו ועל כל ישראל ואמרו אמן. עושה שלום במרומם והוא יעשה שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל ואמרו.
So I'd like to invite us to pause for a couple of minutes. Might as well sit down again, Liz. Just to pause for, I don't know, a minute and a half, 2 minutes. Maybe there's someone that you haven't seen for a while, you want to say hi. Person sitting next to you, you've been dying to tell them something, you can tell them now. Somebody across the room you haven't seen for 3 years, you can run over. Or somebody that sitting near you, you don't know, you want to meet them. Why don't you say good Shabbos, I'm, and you're, and okay. So here we go. Go, 2 minutes. Our Shabbos break.
You can keep talking. I just want to say, if you don't have a pink supplement, make sure you grab one because there's an insert in there from Musaf. So if you don't have a pink supplement for today's Shabbat, please make sure you grab one from outside. Thank you.
Okay, folks, 1 minute, 59 seconds and 70/100th of a second. So, David Nover just walked in and thought to himself, what is going on here? Okay, folks, the deal was 2 minutes, not 2.5 minutes. Gail, not 2 minutes and 45 seconds. So now, folks, I'm going to ask you to turn with me to page 320. So on page 320 is one of the most sacred moments of the entire service. So the cantor will be chanting, or Liz today will be chanting. Shema Yisrael will respond. Echad Eloheinu will respond. We all turn towards the Aron Kodesh. We say Gadlu. And then the Torah is taken in procession around the synagogue. It's an especially sacred moment in the service. Especially sacred moment. And there is a prayer, God bless you, a prayer, Lecha Adonai Hagedula, that it's a prayer like, other prayers we all join together. We ought to all join together. So I'd like us to begin a new normal this morning, that while the Torah is in procession through the synagogue, that we all really focus on the Kedusha, the holiness of the Torah, and we join together in the Lecha Hashem. So we just had 2 minutes to schmooze to your heart's content, right? You got everything out that you wanted to say? Well, now it's the Torah's turn. So our focus is on the Torah, and as soon as the Torah comes to the Amud and is put down, then we can all be seated and move right into the Dvar Torah. So let's really give ourselves an opportunity to feel the Kedusha, the holiness of the moment. So let's turn to the Torah service with Liz, who was ready to come up 2.5 minutes ago. Ein Kamocha, the Torah service begins 3:12.
Ein kamocha va'Elohim Adonai, ve'ein kema'asecha, ma'utecha ma'ut, kol olamim, u'memshaltecha v'kol dor v'dor, Adonai melech, Adonai malach, Adonai imach, le'olam va'ed, Adonai oseh moitein, Adonai yevarech et amo v'shalom. Avarim ketiva v'soncha Zion, Tibenei Chomot Yerushalayim, Tibenei Chomot Yerushalayim. Vivecha le'apatanu, melech Eram v'Nisa, Amen. Vayihi b'Aharon vayomer Moshe, God who blessed Sarah, Rebecca, Rachel, and Leah, may God bless every daughter of Israel who fashions a coat or covering with which to adorn the Torah, for one who prepares a candle in honor of the Torah, for those who come to read from your holy Torah, and for those who share and delight in your teachings of the Torah. May the Holy One, blessed be Hashem, pay her reward and grant her the good that she deserves. And let us all say,
Amen. Amen. On page 332, we'll find the prayer for our country. Our God and God of our ancestors, we ask your blessings upon our country and upon the leaders of our nation and of our communities. Inspire all who lead and serve to conduct our affairs honorably. May peace and security, happiness and prosperity, right and freedom abide among us. Unite the inhabitants of our country of all backgrounds and creeds, so that we may banish hatred and bigotry, safeguard our noblest ideals, and preserve those institutions which nurture liberty. May this land under your providence be an influence for good throughout the world, helping to unite all peoples in peace and freedom, and bringing closer to fulfillment the visions of your prophets. Nation shall not lift up sword against nation, neither shall they learn war anymore.
For the work of righteousness shall be peace, and the effect of righteousness calm and confidence forever.
Amen.
Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad.
Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad.
Echad Eloheinu, Gadol Adonenu, Kadosh Shemo.
Echad Eloheinu, Gadol Adonenu, Kadosh Shemo.
Gadol Adonai iti, uneromema Shemo Yachdav.
Together.
Adonai HaGedolah והכבורה והתפארת והנצח וההוד ככל בשמיים ובארץ ככל בשמיים ובארץ לך אדוני הממלכה והמנשה לכל ראש רוממו אדוני אלוהינו והשתחוו להדום רגליו קדוש הוא רוממו אדוני אלוהינו והשתחוו להר קודשו כי קדוש אדוני אלוהינו. תורה, 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 ציווה לנו משה. תורה, 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 ציווה לנו משה. תורה, 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 ציווה לנו משה. תורה, תורה,
Torah tzivah lanu Moshe.
Great. So folks, we'll find our Parsha beginning today, Parashat Vayera, on page 99. Parsha Vayera. First I want to thank Cantor Annalise. I want to thank the Cantor for conceiving of this idea of a Women's Day of Study in Janie's honor and in Janie's memory. I was very, very touched, Annalise, a few months ago when you brought the idea, and my thanks to you, really my thanks to you. It was really a project of love and caring and kindness. I really appreciate it. And all those who worked with you on the committee, and everyone who's here today. So thanks for keeping Janie's memory and presence here with us. It means a great deal. Janie gave me this Chumash as a Hanukkah present some years ago. It's the Torah, a Woman's Commentary.
It's a good one.
And here Janie inscribed inside, it says, "Dear Elliot, I hope this helps you find another voice." I love you. Happy Hanukkah. Love, Janie. So, you know, another voice is based on another way of looking and another truth. Another truth. Maybe sometimes another truth that we don't really pay attention to, or a truth that we somehow ignore and have ignored it for hundreds and thousands of years. But if we're going to be aware of that truth, then we can't help but acknowledge it, and in the acknowledgement we have another voice. And that other truth is not necessarily something that brings us joy and happiness. So, you know, it would be great that this be a feel-good Shabbat, but the truth of the matter is that if we look at today's text from a different perspective, and we see that other truth, it's not at all a feel-good Parsha today, but we will be being honest with ourselves and with each other. And I think that this would bring Janie comfort and her own joy of knowing that I'm doing just what she hoped that I would do, and that is speak with another voice. So the reality is, if today's Torah portion were going to be given a title, the title would be Slights and Violence. Slights and violence. And who is the violence against? It is repeated violence against women. And the violence that is committed against women in today's Parsha, you know, if there were ever going to be a Shabbat dedicated to anti-violence against women, this would be the Parsha for that to take place. So it ought to sensitize us. We then want to flip that into something positive. It ought to sensitize us to how we treat women in our lives today, women in society today, those whom we love, those whom we know, those who we don't know. So let me go into it. The first is a slight that, you know, Sarah is going to be pregnant. Mazel tov. And, you know, it's Sarah who's going to be pregnant. Of course, now, you know, it's politically correct for a couple to say, we are pregnant, right? Easy for the man to say. We are pregnant. Well, you know, it's you ladies who are doing the carrying for 9 months and the birthing. So, God tells that Sarah's going to get pregnant. But does God tell Sarah? Not a word. God tells Abraham that Sarah's going to get pregnant. Wouldn't it have been nice if God communicated directly with Sarah? And in fact, God never communicates with our matriarchs. It's always to the boys. So, you know what, God? Maybe it's time. Got 50% out here. I think you're 51%, 52%. The more the better. But then there's the violence that's even worse. And there are repeated instances of violence against women in today's Parsha. The first one is Hagar. You know who Hagar is? That's Abraham's first wife. No, that's not true. Sarah's his first wife. Hagar is kind of like the maid, whatever they call it, in Shifcha in Hebrew, like a maid servant. But she has a son, because Sarah could not have a child, and his name is Yishmael. But when Sarah gives birth to Isaac, Hagar is thrown out of the house. She's expelled. And where is she thrown out to? She is thrown out into the desert to do what there? To die with her son Yishmael. I mean, what are you going to do alone in the desert? Alone, what are you going to do there? You can't have a party. She's there to die. Now there's our first instance of violence against women. Now who sent her into the desert? We have to admit that it was Sarah, right? We have to admit. And we should say that Abraham was troubled by this. And Abraham is so troubled and doesn't know what to do. So Abraham turns to God and says, God, what do I do here? And God's response is a very feminist response. God says, everything that Sarah tells you to do, Shema b'kolah, listen to her voice. Which is a very wise instruction for all of us men. Right? Just say yes, dear, and you got it made. Whatever she says, it's good. But it leaves us with two problems. The violence done against Hagar, and the fact that the violence is caused by Sarah herself. I'm not going to comment on this now, because I want to read from the commentary of the Torah, a woman's commentary, and they comment on it here. Then we have another terrible story that we just often overlook. I have never mentioned this story from the Bima, such a terrible story, because, for most of our years, we had a bar bat mitzvah every Shabbat morning. I ain't going to mention this when I have a crowd out there, of visitors and guests. Okay, amongst ourselves, we can talk about it. And we can be troubled by it. I ain't talking about it when, people are coming into shul, maybe people come to synagogue the first time in 30 years, and they go, that's Judaism? Well, it's not Judaism, but it's part of our background. We have this baggage. So there's a couple of guys who come to visit the city of Sodom, right? And Lot, who seems to be a nice guy, he's the nephew of Abraham. He says to these two visitors, he says, you know what? Come and you'll stay with me. And they say, no, we're going to sleep on the barachov. We're going to sleep on the street. He says, no, you come into my house and I'll put you up overnight. So these guys come into Lot's house, and then all of the people of the town, they congregate around Lot's house. What nice people. They also want to welcome the two strangers? No, it's from children to the men, and they scream out, bring out those men, v'neda'ah otam, and we will know them. I don't think it means that they want to, just shake hands, because there's some kind of sexual implication there. It's kind of weird, it's, So what does Lot say to them? What does Lot say?
I can hear my daughters instead.
he says, no. These are my guests in my house. I have to treat them right. But guys, I have 2 daughters, and they are 2 pure virgin daughters. I'll bring them out, and you do with them what you would like. Now, how is it that we go through this parsha year after year, and we don't scream Gewalt at that story? Okay, that God doesn't speak to Sarah directly, it's a nicht gefährlich. But, you know, these stories, well, then everything gets better, of course. No, not true. So then, this is kind of like a story repeated, because it happened last Parsha when Abraham and Sarah went down to Egypt and the Pharaoh. But now it happens that Abraham and Sarah are going to visit somebody by the name of Avimelech, who is the king of a little kingdom known as Gerar, kind of like near where Gaza is today. And Abraham is concerned because Sarah is so beautiful. At the age of 90, she's about as beautiful as anyone could be. And he's afraid that they'll see him with Sarah, and if he says, "This is my wife, Sarah," what's going to happen to him? They'll kill him because they want Sarah. So our patriarch Abraham, what does Abraham do? He says, "Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like you to meet my sister Sarah." "Oh, really? She's your sister?" Well, you know, the Pharaoh wanted to get to know the sister Sarah, and now the king of Gerar wants to get to know Sarah. She's so beautiful. And if it weren't for the fact that he has a dream at night where God comes to him and says, "Listen, you leave Sarah alone," God knows what would have happened to Sarah. But Abraham, our Abraham, is willing to do this. And what happens to Abraham after he leaves Egypt and after he leaves the king of Gerar? What kind of punishment is he given for doing this? He leaves a really rich guy. He's given all kinds of gifts. So what do you do with all this? So I just wrote this down, but I want to read their commentary, but here's what I wrote down as my reaction to this. I wrote, and so the importance for all of us of women studying Torah, seeing the text through a woman's lens. And through that woman's lens, there is a special sensitivity and a much needed anger. You know, I know that my fellow rabbinical students years ago who were women, they would often become angry at the text, at biblical texts and rabbinic texts. So a special sensitivity and a much needed anger for the treatment of women in the ancient Near East and since, and an honesty with our tradition. And these are the requisite elements for tikkun olam. In other words, if we're going to have any chance of making the world a better place, we've got to be honest about our ancient sacred texts. So I just want to read to you just a bit of the commentary in this Chumash, and it's written by Judith Plaskow. So it goes like this. This Torah portion makes clear that our ancestors are by no means models of ethical behavior that edify and inspire us. On the contrary, often the Torah holds up a mirror to the ugliest aspects of human nature and human society. It provides us with opportunities to look honestly at ourselves and the world we have created, to reflect on destructive patterns of human relating, and to ask how we might address and change them. In Lot's treatment of his daughters, And in the Torah's lack of comment on that treatment, can we see the casual acceptance, indeed, the invisibility of violence against women that is so ubiquitous in many cultures, including our own? In Abraham's seeming lack of concern about the fate of Sarah, can we see the ways in which marginalized peoples are all too liable to duplicate patterns of subordination from which they themselves have suffered? And here I said I would save this for the commentary. In Sarah's banishment of Hagar, can we see the horizontal violence that oppressed people visit on each other as they jockey for what seems to them limited resources, rather than making common cause against the forces that suppress them? You understand what that is all about? You know, so often you'll see a people or people that have been terribly oppressed, but given an opportunity to look down on another people and oppress them, you say, how can that possibly happen? You know, they know what oppression is. You know, the Torah says to us, treat the stranger kindly, because you were strangers in the land of Egypt. Well, but there is another human dynamic going on. After you get beaten up, listen, it happens in families. You know, the people should never happen amongst us. But people that in a family commit violence against their children are usually people that got abused themselves. You would think they learned the lesson, but there's something within us that doesn't function that way enough. For some people it does function that way. So in Sarah's banishment of Hagar, can we see the horizontal violence that oppressed people visit on each other as they jockey for what seems to them limited resources, rather than making common cause against the forces that suppress them? And what do we do when we see ourselves enacting these patterns in our own personal and political lives? How do we respond to and interpret them? Someone said to me recently, they said, Rabbi, you know, you're terrific. You bring so much joy to everybody. And I'm looking around, nobody seems joyful at all right now. And I sure didn't bring any joy to you right now. But I hope on this Women's Day of Learning, Shabbat, that we can at least be honest with each other. And you know what? You see this? Kenner said it's a great commentary. The Torah, a woman's commentary. Pick up any Torah commentary that you'll find. Any Torah commentary, right? You can get 100 of them and start doing research. You won't find them dealing with the material that we just dealt with this morning, because it's painful, it's difficult, it's troubling, and it brings us no joy. But out of that no joy, hopefully together we can do some tikkun olam and make this world a better place. Good. So with that, let's turn to the reading of the Torah this morning, and we'll return to joy. So the cantor is going to explain all of the aliyot this morning. Yeah.
Okay. Yasher Koach, Rabbi. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. So our portion today, of course, as Rabbi said, is Vayera. A lot of different things that are being outlined, some challenging, some troubling things, but also some things that we can turn and have some reflection on ourselves. So what we're going to do today is something a little different. We have our regular 7 aliyot. The 7th aliyah is for our yard site honorees. So anybody who has a yard site today will come up for the 7th aliyah. But aliyot 1 through 6 are going to be reflected on parts of the portion. And if these are open to everyone. So I'm going to just read through them, and as we finish each aliyah, I will again share what each aliyah represents. And then if they speak to you, if the text and the background that I'm going to give you for each aliyah speaks to you, please don't hesitate to come up. So let me share them with you to make a little more sense of what I'm saying. So the first aliyah is regarding the text of Abram and Sarai leaving a strange land. So if anyone has started a new life, a new job, a new adventure or experience, but they're ready to embrace the strength that comes with that change, you would come up for number 1. And that's anybody, okay? That's number 1. And again, I'm going to go through them every time, but I just want you to have them out there so you can decide which one you're going to come up for. And you don't have to come, but this is an open invitation for anybody who is connected to this part of the portion. Number 2, Abraham argues with God about the destruction of Sodom and Gomorrah. So for anybody who wants to come up for this aliyah, it's for fighting for what you believe is right, the pursuit of justice, even if the outcome may look bleak. So if that's ever been a situation for you, that would be your aliyah. Number 3, the third aliyah, Lot's wife and turning back. It's not something we talked about today, but this is a very interesting part. I found that in the Targum Yerushalmi, this is the Bible interpretation, according to the Jerusalem tradition. It states that Lot's wife looked back to see what would become see what would become of her father's house, her family, her friends, her community, after all. Looking back at our past is something we all do. And sometimes we bury it, but in the end, we have to embrace it as it makes us who we are. So you'd come up if you were uncertain of your past, but learned from it, and it helped you grow. So that's number 3. Number 4, there are many angels of God in this portion. So this is the flip side, the interesting side of this. There are many, many angels that show up in our portion, the 3 guests of Abraham and Sarah, the angels who came to Lot in Sodom, and the angel telling Abraham to stop the sacrifice of his son. Has there been a moment where a quote-unquote angel or a special person has helped you in your life to share good advice, to be there by your side? Come up for this aliyah if you want to recognize their special presence in your life. So that's number 4. Number 5 is the covenant, right? Being Jewish may not have come easily to you. Maybe your path to Judaism has been as strong, or maybe it's faltered in a sense. But no matter what encounters you've been a part of, you've remained steadfast and full of pride. So if you've got a especially strong connection to your Judaism, number 5 is for you. And then number 6, the one that is not so comfortable that we talked about today, Sarai or Sarah and Hagar's tumultuous relationship. We've experienced the pain of putting down another woman, or perhaps the other way around. Seeking healing for premature or false words towards your sister, or if you're seeking forgiveness for the wrongdoing that came from this encounter. So this has ever been you, and this can also, of course, this goes to our gentlemen in the room as well. If there's another gentleman that you've wronged, or if they've wronged you, this is this moment to seek forgiveness, or to acknowledge that moment. So that's number 6. Okay, so the first one again is Abraham and Sarai leaving a strange land. Come up if this is a moment for you that you've started a new life, a new job, a new adventure experience, but you're ready to embrace the strength that comes from this change. So that's you. Please come on up for this aliyah. Jan?
Baruch שנתן תורה לעמו ישראל בקדושתו, וייתן מלכי ברנה להם כאן חיים כולכם היום.
And this.
Yeah.
Baruch hu et Adonai havarach. אשר בחר בנו מכל העמים, ונתן לנו את תורתו. ברוך אתה אדוני, נותן התורה.
אמן. וירא אליו אדוני באלוני ממרא, והוא יושב פתח האוהל בחום היום. ויישא עיניו ביער, והנה שלושה אנשים ניצבים עליו ביער. וירד לכרתם מפתח האוהל, וישתחו ארצה, ויאמר אדוני, אם נא מצאתי חן בעיניך, אל נא תעבר מעבדך, יוכפנה מעט מים ורחצו רגליכם, והישענו תחת העץ, ואחד פתלכם וסעדו ליבכם, אחר תעברו, כי על כן עברתם על עבדיכם, ויאמרו כן תעשה כאשר דיברת.
ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם, אשר נתן לנו תורת אמת, וחיי עולם נטע בתוכנו. ברוך אתה אדוני נותן התורה.
Amen. The first Aliyah was read by Fran Silverman. Next is Roberta Gordon reading Aliyah 2.
All right, so the second Aliyah, this is Abraham arguing with God about the destruction, fighting for what you believe is right, the pursuit of justice, even if the outcome may look bleak. If that speaks to you, please join us for the second Aliyah.
Ya'amdu Sheni.
100 verse 6.
Just got the purple sash, Nancy. Laura. One more.
Amen. Vayamaher Abraham ha'ohela el Sarah, vayomer mahari shalosh seim kemach solet lushi va'asi ugot. V'el habakarat Abraham vayikach ben bakar rach v'tov, v'yitein el hana'ar, v'yimaher la'asot oto, v'yikach chema v'chalav, uvein habakar asher asa, v'yitein lifnehem, v'hu omed alehem, tachat ha'et v'yochelu.
Just like to say that all of you who are on the Bima now, who came up for this aliyah because of your commitment to social justice and caring about justice and equity in the world, I'm trying to hold on to the picture of you being up here and who is up here at this moment, because you are all now part of the Synagogue Social Action Committee. Yeah, these are the folks we need. Yeah, God bless you all, really. God bless you. Great.
The third aliyah will be read by Eileen Shine.
So the third aliyah is reflected on Lot's wife and turning back. So looking back at our past is something we all do. And sometimes we bury it, but we want to embrace it as it makes us who we are. So come up if you're uncertain of your past, but learn from it and it helped you grow.
Ya'amdo Shlishi.
Page 101, verse 9.
Amen. Vayamaru elav, Vayesara ishtecha, Vayomer hine ba'ohel, Vayomer shovashu belecha, ko'ed chaya, V'hine ben l'sara ishtecha, V'sara shamat, Petach ha'ohel v'hu acharav, V'Abraham v'Sara zikenim, V'yamim v'yamim, Chadal lehayot l'Sara, Orach kinashim, V'tzivcha Sara, V'kirba lemor, Acharei v'loti, Hayitali Edna, V'Adoni Zaken, Vayomer Adonai El Abraham, Lamazeh Zachaka Sarah, Lemor, Ha'afumnam, Alei V'ani Zachanti, Vayipale me Adonai Zavar, L'moed hashuv elecha ka'ed chaya u'l'sara v'en.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher natan lanu Torah emet v'chayei olam natan b'tocheinu. Baruch atah Adonai.
Fourth aliyah read by Liz Nover.
So the fourth aliyah is for a recognition of that special presence, that angel in your life. Have somebody out there you'd like to honor in this way. This would be the aliyah for you.
Ya'amdo Reve'i. 15.
ותכחש שרה לאמור, לא צחקתי כי יראה, ויאמר לו כי צחקת. ויקומו משם האנשים, וישקיפו על פני סדום, ואברהם הולך עמם לשלחם. ואדוני אמר, המכסה אני מאברהם, אשר אני עושה. ואברהם היה יהיה לגוי גדול ועצום, ונברכו בו כל גויי הארץ, כי ידעתי למען אשר יצווה את בניו ואת ביתו אחריו, ושמרו דרך אדוני לעשות צדקה ומשפט. למען הביא אדוני על אברהם את אשר דיבר עליו. ויאמר אדוני זעקת סדום ועמורה כי רבה, וחטאתם כי כבדה מאוד. ארדנה ואראה הכצעקתה הבאה אלי עשו קלה, ואם לא אדע.
Fifth Aliyah read by Kim Kushner.
All right, so the fifth Aliyah is regards to the covenant between God and God's Jewish people. So while Judaism may have been rocky in your past, it is still very much a part of who you are, and you remain steadfast and full of pride. So that if that is you, please join us for the fifth Aliyah.
Ya'amdel Chamishi.
Amen. Vayifnu misham hanashim, vayelechu Sodoma, v'Avraham odenu omed lifnei Adonai. Vayigash Avraham, vayomar ha'av tispeh tzadik im rasha, ulai yesh 50 tzadikim betoch ha'ir, ha'af tispeh v'lo tisa lamakom laman 50 hatzadikim asher b'kirba. Halila lecha me'asot kadavar hazeh lehamit tzadik im rasha v'hayach tzadik karasha halila lach hashofet chol haaretz lo yaseh mishpat vayomer Adonai imem savisdom 50 tzadikim betoch ha'ir v'nasati lecho hamakom bavuram.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher natan lanu Torah emet v'chayei olam natan b'tochenu. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah. Amen.
So we're going to be offering the Mishaberach now for those dear to us who are in need of healing. I want to make mention that Iris Siegel, who was here just Thursday night for the book review, finds herself right now in St. Mary, but I think there's every reason to know that Iris is going to be fine. But truth is, she should have gone into the hospital a few days earlier, but she wanted to come to the book review. And then when I spoke to her yesterday, her biggest concern was that she won't make it here today. I said, Iris, you're the most beautiful person I know, really, God bless you. And Iris is that beautiful person. So we include Iris in our prayers this morning. Yeah. Mishaberach Avotenu Avraham Yitzchak v'Yaakov Sarah Rivka Rachel v'Leah U'yivarech v'yirapei et את כל החולים הקרובים לנו אנחנו מתפללים שהקדוש ברוך הוא ימלא רחמים עליהם להחלימם ולרפאותם וישלח להם במהרה רפואה שלמה מן השמיים רפואת הנפש רפואת הגוף לכל איבריהם וגידיהם בתוך שאר חולי ישראל שבתי מילי זעוק רפואה קרובה לבוא, השתה בעגלה בזמן קריב, ונאמר אמן.
And let us say, Amen. Mishaberach imotenu mikol habracha lavotenu. Bless those in need of healing with refuah shlema, the renewal of body, the
sixth Aliyah will be read by Gail Goldstein.
So the sixth Aliyah is regarding Sarah and Hagar's tumultuous relationship. Anyone who wants to come up for this Aliyah is seeking healing for premature and false words towards her sister, or seeking forgiveness for that wrongdoing that came from this encounter.
Ya'amdu shishi ta'amod shishi.
Baruch hu et Adonai havorach.
Baruch Adonai havorach le'olam va'ed.
Baruch Adonai havorach le'olam va'ed. Baruch ata Adonai Eloheinu melech ha'olam asher bachar banu mikol ha'amim v'natan lanu et torato. Baruch ata Adonai noten ha'torah.
Amen.
Verse 27.
Amen. V'ya'an Avraham v'yomar hinena hu'alti ledaber al Adonai ve'anoki afar ve'efer ulai yaksun hamishim hasadikim Hamisham hatashchit v'chamisha et kol ha'ir v'omer lo eshchit im emsa sham arba'im v'chamisha v'yosef od ledaber elav v'yomar ulai yimson sham arba'im v'yomer lo e'eseh ba'avur ha'arba'im v'yomer al na'ichar le'adonai ve'adabera de'abera ulai yimson sham sheloshim vayomer lo e'eseh im emsa sham sheloshim. I thought you guys were right.
Baruch ata Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher natan lanu torat emet v'chayei olam nata betocheinu. Baruch ata Adonai noten haTorah.
Amen. This seventh Aliyah is our Yartzeit Aliyah. I would mention that had Iris been here, she would be observing Yartzeit for her mother, Manny Janoff. Sharon Goldstein will be reading, and Sharon is observing Yartzeit for her father-in-law, Joe Goldstein. Nancy is observing Yartzeit for her birth mother, Sylvia. Roy is observing Yartzeit for his mother, Rose Silverman. Steve Miller is observing Yartzeit for his mother, Rosalind Miller. Tanya Katz is observing Yartzeit for her uncle, Louis Zachayan. Al Torsman is observing Yartzeit for his father, Jacques Torsman. Flory Fisher for her father, Manny Fisher. I think that has everyone. Ta Ya'amdu Shendo Yehudit Bad Hershel Fruma Ruvain Isser ben Abraham Barasel Zelik Yisrael ben Chaim Berezo Tanya Bad Abraham Sarah Abraham ben Yaakov Rachel Saporavat Machlun Bechana Shvi
Baruch hu et Adonai hambarach.
Baruch Adonai Le'olam
Baruch Adonai hambarach le'olam va'ed. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam Natan lanu et Torato. Baruch atah Adonai. Noten Torah. Vayomer hine ho'alti lidaber al Adonai ulai matzon sham esrim vayomer lo ashchi ba'avur ha'esrim Vayomer alna yichar ladonai ve'adav achapam ulai yimatzon sham asara vayomer lo ashchi ba'avur ha'asara vayelech Adonai ka'asher kilah lidaber al Avraham va'Avraham shavlim komo. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher natan lanu Torah emet v'chayei olam natav b'tochenu. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Going to be turning to the Maftir Aliyah. We can find the reading on page 121. We're in chapter 22, verse 20.
Where?
Yikida Shemei Rabba.
Amen.
Amadi Raki Retevim Lech Malchutei.
I will let everyone figure out who's reading Maftir, but I'll be calling up the anniversary person, Adele, for Haftorah. Ta'amad Chaisora Batzevu Dvasha Maftir Hazach.
Page 121, verse 20.
Adele.
Baruch hu et Adonai hamvorach. Baruch Adonai hamvorach le'olam אלוהינו מלך העולם אשר בחר בנו מכל העמים ונתן לנו את תורתו. ברוך אתה אדוני נותן התורה.
אמן. ויהי אחרי הדברים האלה ויוגד לאברהם לאמור הנה ילדה מילכה גם היא בנים לנחור אחיך את עוץ בכורו ואת בוז אחיו ואת כמואל אבי אברהם ואת כסד ואת חזו ואת פילדש ואת ילדף ואת בתואל ובתואל ילד את רבקה שמונה אלה ילדה מילכה לנחור אחי אברהם ופילגשו ושמה ראומה ותלד גם היא את טבח וגחם ואת תחש ואת מאחה.
ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם אשר נתן לנו תורת אמת וחיי עולם נטל בתוכנו. ברוך אתה אדוני נותן התורה.
Amen.
So Adele, we're happy to celebrate with you this anniversary of becoming a bat mitzvah. There's some great gematrias to this anniversary. I guess you can't get any better than La Adonai, two gods, and everything that means in much of your life is clearly connected to and related to and honor of, and for the sake of God. But I'm going to use a different gematria, and that is Elcha, which means I will continue going, Elcha. So, look back and celebrate, you're becoming a bat mitzvah, but look forward to all of the mitzvot that are ahead of you and the mitzvot that you can bring us to do as someone that we look up to within our community here at Ohev Shalom. So today it's all about the future, Elcha. I will go forward. משברך אבותינו אברהם יצחק ויעקב שרה רבקה רחל ולאה הוא יברך חיה שרה בת זאב ודבשה על היובל 56 מגילה לבת מצווה. אנחנו מתפללים שהקדוש ברוך הוא יברך אותה בברכה והצלחה, שלום ורעות ובריאות עם כל ישראל אחיה ונאמר Let's all rise as we're about to lift and wrap the Torah.
Ta'amot, Hamabia, Ta'amot, Hagolelet.
V'zot HaTorah asher Moshe b'fnei Bnei Yisrael Adonai b'yad Moshe. We find this morning's Haftarah taken from Malachim Bet, the second book of Kings, chapter 4, 124.
125 verse 15.
Make that 125 verse 15.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher bachar b'nvi'im tovim v'ratza v'divreihem hane'emarim be'emet Baruch atah Adonai habocher b'Torah uv'Moshe avdo uv'Yisrael amo b'nvi'ei ha'emet v'tzedek.
Amen.
Vayomer krala, vayikra la, fatanot b'patach, vayomer lamoed hazeh, ka'ed chaya, at choveket ben, vatomer el Adoni isha Elohim, al techazev b'shivchatecha, ותהר האישה ותלד בן למועד הזה כעת חיה אשר דיבר אליה אלישע ויגדל הילד ויהי היום ויצא אל אביו אל הקוצרים ויאמר אל אביו ראשי ראשי ויאמר אל הנער שאוהו אל אמו, וישאוהו, ויביאהו אל אמו, וישב על ברכיה עד הצהריים וימות, ותשכבהו על מיטת איש אלוהים, ותזכור בידו ותצא, ותקרא אל אישה, ותאמר שלחה נא לי אחת מן הנערים ואחת האתונות וירוצה עד איש האלוהים וישובה ויאמר מדוע את הולכת אליו היום לא חודש ולא שבת ותאמר שלום ותחבוש האתון ותאמר אל נערה נהג ולך תעצר לי לרכוב כי אם אמרתי לך ותלך ותבוא אל איש האלוהים על הר הכרמל ויהי כראות את איש האלוהים אותה מנגד ויאמר אל גחזי נערו הנה השונמית הלז אתה רוץ נא לקראתה ואמר לה השלום אליך השלום לאישך השלום לילד ותאמר שלום ותבוא אל איש האלוהים אל ההר ותחזק ברגליו ויגש גחזי להדפה ויאמר איש האלוהים הרפה לה כי נפשה מרה לה ואדוני העלים ממני ולא הגיד לי ותאמר השאלת בן מאת אדוני הלא אמרתי לא תשאלה אותי ויאמר לגחזי הגר מתנך וכך משנתי בידך ולך כי תמצא איש לא תברכנו וכי יברכך איש לא תעננו ושמת משנתי על פני הנער ותאמר אם הנער חי אדוני וחי נפשך אם אעזבך ויקם וילך אחריה, וגחזי עבר לפניהם, וישם את המשענת על פני הנהר, ואין קול ואין קשב, וישב לקראתו, ויגיד לו לאמור, לא הכית הנער, ויבוא אלישע הביתה, והנה הנער מת, מושכב על מיטתו, ויבוא, ויסגור הדלת ביד שניהם, ויתפלל אל אדוני, וישכב על הילד, וישם פיו אל פיו, ועיניו אל עיניו, וכפיו אל כפיו, ויקר עליו, ויחם בשר הילד, וישב, וילך בבית אחד הנה ואחד הנה, ויעל, ויקר עלי, ויזורר הנער עד 7 פעמים, ויפקח הנער את עיניו, ויקרא אל גחזי, ויאמר קרא אל השונמית הזאת, ויקרא אלה ותבוא עליו, ויאמר שאי בנך, ותבוא ותיפול על רגליו, ותשתחו ארצה, ותישא את בנה, ותצא. ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם, צור כל העולמים, צדיק בכל הדורות, האל הנאמן, האומר ויעשה, המדבר ומקיים, שכל דבריו אמת וצדק. נאמן אתה הוא אדוני אלוהינו, ונאמנים דבריך, ודבר אחד מדבריך, אחר לא ישוב ריקם, כי אל מלך נאמן ורחמן אתה, ברוך אתה אדוני, האל הנאמן בכל דבריו. רחם על ציון, כי היא בית חיינו, ולעלובת נפש, תושיע במהרה בימינו. ברוך אתה אדוני, משמח ציון בבניה. שמחנו אדוני אלוהינו, באליהו הנביא עבדך, ובמלכות בית דוד משיחך, במהרה יבוא ויגיע ליבנו, על כיסאו לא ישב זר, ולא ינחלו עוד אחרים את כבודו, כי בשם קודשך נשבעת לו, שלא יכבה נרו לעולם ועד. ברוך אתה אדוני, מגן דוד, על התורה, ועל העבודה, ועל הנביאים, ועל יום השבת הזה, שנתת לנו, אדוני אלוהינו, לקדושה ולמנוחה, לכבוד ולתפארת. על הכל, אדוני אלוהינו, אנחנו מודים לך ומברכים אותך, יתברך שמך, לפי כוחי תמיד לעולם ועד. ברוך אתה אדוני, מקדש השבת.
Shkoch Haidel on a beautiful haftarah in honor of your bat mitzvah anniversary. Let's all rise. We'll find ourselves on page 332, the prayer for Medinat Yisrael. Let's do this one.
Adonai Eloheinu, Tzor Yisrael v'Goalo, Barech et Medinat Yisrael, v'Hagen Aleha.
We ask your blessings, O God, for the state of Israel, for the land of Israel, and for the people of Israel. Bless those who defend the land and protect its people. Bless its leaders with wisdom, courage, and dedication. May they be resolute in the face of challenge and unwavering in the pursuit of justice and peace. May Israel be a beacon of hope for the oppressed, a source of inspiration to all who are free. Fulfill in our day the ancient promise, Zion b'mishpat tipadeh, v'shaveha b'tzedakah, Zion shall be redeemed through justice, and its inhabitants through righteousness. Amen. Return the Torah scroll, Sefer Torah, to the Aron Kodesh, middle of page 340.
Yehalelu et Shem Adonai, ki niskav Shemo levado. Ado eretz v'shamayim, vayarem keren liyamo, tehilah lechol chasidav, livnei Yisrael l'kirovo. Hallelujah, hallelujah. Mizmor leDavid, Avu l'Adonai Adonai kadosh shemo, Yishtachavu l'Adonai behadra kodesh. Kol Adonai al hamayim el hakavod hirim, Adonai al hayim rabim. Kol Adonai v'hakovach, Kol Adonai behadar, Kol Adonai shofer arazim. V'shaber Adonai et arzei halvanon, v'yarkidem kemo egel, Lebanon v'Sirion kemo v'nremim. Kol Adonai chotzev lahavot esh, Kol Adonai yachil midbar, Yachil Adonai midbar kadesh. Kol Adonai yacholel al yalot, Vayachesof ye'arot u'hechalo kulo omer kavod. Adonai lamabul yashav, Vayeshav Adonai melech leolam. Adonai oz le'amo yiten, Adonai yevarech et amo v'shalom. Uvenucho yomar, Shuva Adonai v'vivot al pe'al Yisrael, Kuma Adonai l'mlechatecha ata ba'aron uzecha, Konecha yil v'shitzadeh v'chasidecha yiraneinu, V'avor David avdecha al tashet l'nei meshichecha. Lekachto natati lachem, Torati al ta'azovu, Eitzvayim lomar v'zitim ba, V'tomchecha nerushat, Terachecha, Tarchei na'olam, V'chol netivotecha, Shalom. Hashivenu Adonai Elecha v'nashuva Chadesh Yameinu Chadesh Yameinu Mishkach, Liz. Mishkach, gentlemen. Mishkach.
Master of the universe, just as the Holy Ark is opened here, so may a window be opened in heaven, the gates of a time of favor, the gates of a time of asking, the gates of prayer, and the gates of mercy. May the merit of Shabbat endure for us. Please remember us and all of our loved ones, so our lives may be called lives of joy, lives of sustenance, lives of blessing, lives of peace, lives of mercy, and of your good teachings. Amen.
So we will begin Musaf today, but there's a little twist. So as I mentioned before, if you have your pink supplement inside, you will find a yellow Musaf supplement. After Chatzi Kaddish, we will continue, but the things that you find in the Amidah, the second part of the paper, and then you'll turn it to continue for the Kedusha. The boldest parts are added or changed. So because this is our Women's Day of Learning, the Amidah, which usually starts with the patriarchs, we will actually start with the matriarchs and include the names Imahot. Same thing on the bottom. When we say the second blessing, we will say Ezrat Sarah Umagen Avraham. So we are acknowledging both men and women, but today women come first. So we'll begin with our Amidah Chatzi Kaddish for Musaf, page 354. Yikadal v'yitkadash merabah be'alma divrei chilutei ve'yamlich malchutei v'chayechonu v'yomechonu v'chayedecho beit Yisrael ba'agala u'vizman kariv ve'yimaru amen yehem shemei rabah mevarach le'alam u'lalmei amayah Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yipar v'yitroma v'yinahase v'yidhadar v'yit'ale v'yit'halal shemer kodesha berechu le'ela min kol berachata v'shirata tushbechata v'nechemata da'amiran me'alma v'yimru amen. So let's rise as we begin the Musaf Amidah. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu Elohei Avotenu ve'imotenu Elohei Sarah Elohei Rivka Elohei Rachel Elohei Leah Elohei Avraham Elohei Yitzchak Elohei Yaakov Ha'el Hagadol Hagibor ve'hanora El Elyon Gomer חסדים טובים וקונך הכל וזוכר חסדי אבות ואימהות ומביא גאולה לבני בניהם למען שמו באהבה מלך עוזר ומושיע ומגן ברוך אתה אדוני עזרת שרה ומגן אברהם אתה גיבור לעולם אדוני מחיי מתים אתה רב להושיע משיב הרוח ומוריד הגשם מחכה חיים בחסד מחיי מתים ברחמים רבים סומך נופלים ורופא חולים ומתיר אסורים ומקיים אמונתו לשני עפר מי כמוך בעל גבורות ומיתו מלך מלך ממית ומחיה ומצמיח ישוע ונאמן אתה לאחיות מתים ברוך אתה אדוני מחיי המתים נעריצך ונקדישך כסות צייה
שרפי קודש, המקדישים שמך בקודש, ככתוב היה נביאך, וקרא זה אל זה ואמר, קדוש, 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 אדוני צבאות, מלוך כל הארץ כבודו, כבודו מלא מלא עולם, איה מקום כבודו, כבודו מלא מלא עולם, איה מקום כבודו, כבודו מלא עולם, משרתיו שואלים זה לזה, איה מקום כבודו, משרתיו שואלים זה לזה, איה מקום כבודו, ליומתם ברוך יאמרו, ברוך כבוד אדוני ממקומו, אוהבם ברחמים ויחונם, המייחדים שמו ערב הבוקר בכל יום תמיד, פעמיים באהבה שמה אומרים, שמה ישראל אדוני אלוהינו אדוני אחד, הוא אלוהינו הוא אבינו הוא מלכנו הוא מושיענו והוא ישמיענו ברחמיו, שנית 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 לעיני כל החי, להיות לכם לאלוהים. ונברי קודשך כתוב לאמור, ימלוך אדוני לעולם, אלוהי ציון לדור ודור, הללויה. לדור ודור, לדור ודור, לדור ודור, נגיד גודלך, ולנצח נצחים, ולנצח נצחים, קדושתך נקדיש, ושבחך אלוהינו, מפינו לא ימוש לעולם ועד, כי אל מלך גדול, כי אל מלך גדול, וקדוש אתה, לדור ודור, לדור ודור, לדור ודור, נגיד גודלך, ולנצח נצחים, ולנצח נצחים, קדושתך נקדיש, ברוך אתה אדוני האל הקדוש. Continuing our sidurs for personal private meditations from 360 to 370.
Page 398, Kaddish Shalem. יתגדל ויתקדש שמי רבה, וילמד יברח חירותי וימליך מלכותי, בחייכון וביומכון, ובחיי דכל בית ישראל, בעגלה ובזמן קריב ויאמרו אמן. יהי שמי רבה מברך, לעלם ולעלמי עמיה. יתברך וישתבח ויתפאר ויתרומם ויתנשא ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתהלל לשמי לקודשה ברכו לעילה מכל ברכתה ושירתה תושבחתה ונחמתה דאמירן בעלמה ויאמרו אמן. תתקבל צלותיהון ובאותיכון דכל ישראל קודם אבוהוני וישמעיה ויאמרו אמן. יהי שלמה רבה מן שמעיה וחיים עלינו ועל כל ישראל ויאמרו אמן. עושה שלום במרומיו והוא יעשה שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל ויאמרו. So as you turn to page 400 for Enke Eloheinu and Adon Olam, I've chosen melodies today in honor of our Nashim B'Yachad, our women learning together, to use melodies by composers who are women. These are living, wonderful women composers. So Enke Eloheinu is composed by Shirona. And what's the service without some music? I mean, come on, right? La 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 for Aleinu 402. Aleinu leshabeach
Bye.
כי המלכות שלה היא ולמד תמלוך בכבוד, ככתוב בתורתך, אדוני ימלוך לעולם ועד, ונאמר, והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ, ביום ההוא, ביום ההוא, יהיה אדוני אחד, ושמו
Gail, we extend our loving condolences to you after the passing of your dear sister Claire Siles. So if we might all join together and extend to our dear Gail our tradition's words of comfort and of healing. Hamakom yinachem etchem b'toch sha'ar avilei Tzion Yerushalayim. Gail, may God comfort you and your family as God comforts all mourners of Zion and Jerusalem. We note with sorrow the passing this past week of our dear member for many years, Loretta Kozak, dear mother of Alan Kozak. And may Loretta's memory now be for a blessing as we call to mind those whose yortzites have been observed during the course of this past week. We recall the lives and loving memories of Esther Brand, Cheryl Miller Cotton, Aaron Fagan, Isidore Finkel, Manny Fisher, Jean Foreman, Max Gelb, Bernard A. Ginsberg, Joe Goldstein, Minnie Janoff, Robert Katz, Florence Kent, Isaac Copper, Dorothy Cooperstein, Max Lesser, Rosalind Miller, Morris Neidenberg, Ruth Reichman, Mary Schlossberg, Samuel Schuster, Rose Silverman, Robert Simon, Jock Torjman, Beatrice Waldman, Louis Weiss, Aaron Wexler, and Louis Zetian. And those whose families are yet within the days of Shloshim since their recent passing, call the memories of Tully Becker, Rhoda Levy, our dear Rochelle Rocky Knock, and our dear Sherwin Tucker, and once again, Claire Siles. We offer the prayer that God will bless their memories with peace and comfort and tranquility, and they will continue to be a blessing for all those who knew them and loved them. We'll find Kaddish Atom on page 410. If those reciting Kaddish would rise. Sarah, for greetings and announcements, member of our board of directors, chairperson of our Limud ongoing Judaic learning, which is having a banner season. Sarah Torjman. Sarah?
Thank you. Shabbat Shalom. Thank you, Rabbi Cantor, for the beautiful service. Today is really a special Shabbat. Janie was very special for the ladies at Ohev Shalom, and so we will be honoring her today with the women's study. I want to draw your attention to the supplement. There is a lot that's planned. I will mention only very few that are coming up. November 21, Men's Torah Study with Rabbi Perlstein. Every study with Rabbi is really a treat, not to be missed. On the back of the white page, you will see the upcoming lifelong learning classes. On November 26th, Dr. Michael Eisman is going to present the third session of the Archaeology and the Hebrew Bible series, and that will be about the politics of archaeology. It is a session not to be missed. Again, please take a copy for yourselves. Everything is listed here, and have a wonderful Shabbat.
Thanks, Sarah. Shabbat Shalom. Thanks. I want to just take a moment to once again thank the cantor. Annalise, my thanks once again for conceiving of this day in Janie's honor and in Janie's memory, and involving a number of our women to be part of the committee and bringing out so many for this day of learning in Janie's memory. So
Can
thanks.
I say something to my committee?
Yes.
Sharon? So I just wanted to say a quick word, because I know we're all very hungry and it's a little past noon. But I'm really, really thankful to everybody here, men and women, who came here to pay tribute and share our love and honor for Janie Perlstein. I especially want to give a loving nod to my team, my Day of Learning team. So that's Roberta Gordon, Liz Nover, Sunny Feld, Eileen Nolan, Fran Silverman, Debbie Grant, Joyce Later, and I'm just especially thankful for everybody who's in the kitchen. If you can hear me, thank you very much to Jared Kaplan and Jeff, who are helping us with the help of the Men's Club participants to make sure that we have a beautiful, delicious luncheon today, and everyone is welcome. The only thing I'd like to add real quick is that with your Musaf supplements, if you could collect them and bring them to the edges of the aisles, I'd like to collect them and dispose of them appropriately. So please don't leave with those unless you have a safe, sacred space for them at home. But if you can collect them and just put them at the edges of your aisle, I can get them easier that way. Thank you very much. Okay, let's conclude with Adon Olam. 412, Adon Olam. So this composition is by Ellen Allard, who was here for an artist in residence last year, and so this is her Adon Olam. Adon Olam asher malach beterem kol yetzir nivra ve'ein nasa bechefso kol azay melech shemo nikra be'acharei kichlot hakol levado imloch nora ve'hu haya ve'hu hove ve'hu yeh betifara la 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 ya la 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 ya la 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 ya la 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 ya la 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 ya la 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 ve'hu echad ve'ein sheni lehamshilo leachbira ve'li reshit ve'li tachlit ve'lo ha'oz ve'hamizrach ve'hu eli ve'chai go'ali ve'tzorech li be'yetzara ve'hu nisi omanos li menakosi be'yom ekra la 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 ya la 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 ya la 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 ya la 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 ya la 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 ya la 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 be'yado avti
ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם ביני ובין בני ישראל אותי לעולם כי 6 ימים עשה אדוני את השמיים ואת הארץ וביום השביעי שבת ויהי נפש על כן ברך אדוני את יום השבת ויקדשהו סברי חבריי ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם בורא פרי הגפן חיים שבת שלום שבת שלום שבת שלום ומבורך שבת שלום שבת שלום שבת שלום ומבורך
Shabbos, everyone.
Shabbat shalom. Women's store study starts at 1 o'clock in the chapel.